What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So the Chicago Bulls, they managed to capture game one after turning the ball over 19 times. The final score of this game was 103-91. This was pretty much an exciting playoff, game one for the Chicago Bulls for the simple fact Derrick Rose came back. He hasn't played a playoff game since 2012, and he played fucking well. He played great. He was attacking. He was shooting a three. He was dunking. He was just looking like the old Derrick Rose, the MVP form. He was quick. He was just doing everything, and I'm glad and I hope and pray he can keep this play up and continue to just play at a high level, but don't hurt himself. Now, what I will say this, the next time they have a big lead, I don't care if it's 3 minutes left in the game, they need to take Derrick Rose out. It was a moment where they was up like 16 points, 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and he was still in the game. I'm like, oh, God, remember what happened last time when he was up against the Sixers. But anyway, guys, this was pretty much all about Derrick Rose because this is what everybody wanted to see. Of course, it was about the other players too. Butler, Pau Gasol, those guys because, of course it was about them, but we just wanted to see what Derrick Rose was going to show up in the postseason. Now, even though it's game one, and there's still a lot of playoffs left to be played, but this was an exciting game one. He had 23 points, 7 assists, I believe. He played well. Now, like I said, despite committing, 19 turnovers, they out-rebounded the Milwaukee Bucks 52-41. Pau Gasol grabbed 13, Joakim Noah and Mirotic 11 apiece. So, they did a good job. We all know the Bulls pretty much are poised to make a run at the championship, but of course they have to get out of this series and then of course play probably the Cleveland Cavaliers. But as far as the Milwaukee Bucks, you can tell that this team looked like they was nervous. This is pretty much the first time that they've been in the playoffs as far as a lot of guys playing together, and you can tell, but even with the Bulls making runs and stuff, they managed to pull it to 3 earlier in the third quarter. But it was just too much Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose hit a couple 3-pointers doing a 15-7 response, including one that made it 77-66 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in the quarter. And man, it's just crazy because I would love to see how this series would be if Jabari Parker was playing for the Bucks. I think that he would help this team out a lot, but I know for a fact that the Bucks are not going to win this series, like I said in my prediction video. But like I said, this was all about Derrick Rose's return to the postseason after so many years, and he played some great fucking basketball. Now, can he keep this up? Let's just hope and pray that he keep this up, because I want to see him, move on to the next round and possibly, play for the championship. Fuck Cleveland, by the way. But anyway, Pau Gasol only had 10 points. He didn't shoot too well. I'm pretty sure next game he's going to step it up even more. Derrick Rose, 23 points, 7 assists. Jimmy Butler, 25 points, looking like an all-star this game. And then the bench, Aaron Brooks had 13 points. Taj Gibson has 8 points. And Mirotic, he only had 5 points, but we know he's going to get it going. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it from this game. It was just all about Derrick Rose, and he played well. You guys tell me what you thought about this game. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. I know I flip-flop the shit a lot, but it is what it is. I'm out. Deuces.